headphones. You got headphones, Queen?
I do, but I don't. I have them in the box somewhere. I just moved. I ain't even unpacked everything still.
Hey, we live, FYI, y'all. We live. Caddy will pull in about 2.5 seconds, but it's your boy Rep Milwaukee 414. Sorry that we late, number one. We was waiting on some people to pull up.
Yeah.
But they late, they recuperating from, just going through that 5 round battle, it went the distance. You know what I'm saying? So they getting themselves together, they gonna pull it. Well, I know Caddy about to pull up.
Yeah.
I don't know about Soul Reaper. I didn't hit the man up. You know what I'm saying? He had no call, no show. I don't know what's going on. He might be licking his wounds. He might be doing, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, we got Q in the building and we got RBA in the building, man. Y'all go ahead and hit y'all intros and let's go ahead and, do what we do.
Hey, it's your girl Q the Queen, baby. Listen, we had a good battle. Man. Reaper, where you at? I say, where you at? we looking. Come on. Let's have some fun.
For sure, man. It's your boy IBA. You guys already know what it is. Mr. I ain't got no heat. Mr. Always hit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we out here, man. We out here about to talk about this battle that just took place. Even though I pulled in late, but I was still able to catch it at the end and, share little jokes with everybody in the chat. So we just waiting for everybody to pull up and find out what happened with this battle.
Well, I pulled up late too, bro. But that's why we got Q in the building, because she could tell us about the whole early rounds, because I showed they come in during the second half of this battle. So
I'm just gonna put it like this here now. I don't like to speak for folks that ain't here now. Okay. my man Soul Reaper. Some know him as Forgiven Soul. I mean, he started the first round with a lifeline. That's all I'm saying. It was like a holiday theme category. What did Caddy pull out? He pulled out the Arab Tempos. Those Scottie Pippen joints?
Yeah. Okay.
The 4th of July joint. And Soul Reaper, he had Lifeline. 313 Retro Queen, she was his lifeline on the panel.
Okay.
She pulled out the Christmas SB Dunks. So she actually pulled out a banger now. So his lifeline actually got him started on point. So it was a good start.
So did the lifeline get him a W?
He got that one.
Okay.
Got that one. Yeah.
313.
Let me ask you this question: do you think it was a waste of a lifeline to use it so early?
Yes, absolutely. I think he needed it later. Definitely needed it later. Because as the show kept going, and it was going quick, so I can't even think. But it was going quick, and in the beginning, he was like, "Man, I don't have something for this theme. I think it was like a cartoon theme or something." They asked him about. And he was like, "Man, I ain't got nothing. Y'all got another question?" And it was like he was stumped from the gate, man. And here you go, good, Caddy.
Good.
Caddy, empty the clip, baby. Empty the clip.
Yeah. I'm a victim of that clip, so I don't think I agree.
Yo, I told you, and I was mad at myself because on that first question, I fucked up because I had a different shoe I was pulling out, and I thought I had it right where I had left it, and my wife moved it and couldn't find it. So I was like, "Fuck!" I had a totally different shoe, and then I was just like,
"No, stick around, hang out with us."
So, but it is what it is. Like I had to work with it, but I was not expecting that off-white one. Shit.
Around with yes.
Talk to us about that first round. That first round with the holiday joint, the lifeline.
Yeah, like I was gonna pull out a different shoe. I was gonna pull out a totally different shoe and couldn't find it, so I had to go with what was close because I knew it was like I was like, yo, 90 seconds is up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna take an L on this stuff, and I just came back with that one. I was like, all right, let's see how this works. And I knew when I saw his shoe, I was like, yep, I'm about to take an L on this one.
Yeah.
Well, Caddy, my brother, once again, another round, another victory. All I gotta say is, my brother, let me cue it up.
It's stupid. Nah, bro. Listen.
Man, how much did Caddy pay you for that?
Listen, bruh. At the end of the day, all these battles can go any way, and it really comes down to the questions. Like when they said pull out that one shoe, who has the heat? I was like, I don't know what he's gonna pull out, so let me just go. Well, let me go with something honest that I feel like is fire.
My bad.
So I pulled out the All-Star joints, and I kind of knew like there was gonna be people like, what the fuck are those? So I was just like, it is what it is. But I wasn't expecting to pull out those off-white Euros. When he pulled out the off-white Euros, it was a wrap for me.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, first of all, Caddy Soul Reaper, man, y'all go ahead and hit y'all intros, even though everybody know who the y'all are up in here, man.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Cadillac Jackson. 1/3 of Talking Kicks. You can find me on Talking Kicks. You can also find me on my IG, Cadillac_Jackson, and my YouTube, Cadillac Jackson. #empty the clip.
Fourth quarter Caddy.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Soul Reaper 23, aka Forgiving Souls, man. Your friendly neighborhood sneaker technician. What's going on, everybody in the chat?
AKA I hate rep right now.
AKA let's go fishing.
Hey, bro. Hey, both of y'all was trolling, bro.
Yo, they was acting a fool in the chat. I was like, yo.
In all honesty.
Q was trolling too, man. Everybody.
I was just gonna say. In all honesty, everybody that done lost. We didn't did that to everybody. It just ain't you, my brother.
Right.
We did to everybody that done lost. Especially every victim of Caddy. Boys, Floyd Mayweather out here. His boy Floyd.
Really, that's what we're doing. Victim of Caddy, right? That's what we're doing.
Listen,
I think,
bro. I'm telling
trying
you,
to be tactical on.
Hey,
bro. When
when
you came out there with that. Bro, when he came out there on the first question and said, "Yo, I'm using the lifeline," I was like, "The fuck?" Because I had just sat down and they was like, "Yeah, so there's a lifeline." I was like, "Motherfucker!" He had the hoodie on and he looked up like, "That's right."
Yep.
Hey.
Hold on. Wait, let me ask a question. Reaper, was that a strategy or something? Did you just?
He said it. He said it.
Was.
He said it.
He said it 2 weeks ago. He said, "You gonna see a lifeline."
Yeah.
He said, "You gonna see a lifeline."
He did.
Hey, you the first person to use a lifeline, bro.
No, he the second person.
But he.
Oh, the second. All right.
Yeah, lifeline in your battle, didn't they? That's the first one.
That they did a lifeline in my battle, but that was just for extra credit. It didn't count.
But
that was like one of those. Okay, if you did use a lifeline,
this how
what would have happened?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But like he used that lifeline, and I was like,
my strategy was to get one up, to get 1-0 on this man without pulling out a shoe.
Not a shoe, yeah.
Who won that first round though?
313 won it for him.
So it worked.
The lifeline worked. It worked.
Right.
But that was a crazy ass question on the second one.
So what was the question on the second one? Because I missed it.
Pull out a cartoon or anime related shoe.
Right.
Really?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking of the question myself, and I wouldn't have known what to do,
bro. When he first said it, I was just like, huh?
PM came up with that question, didn't he?
Yeah. When he first said it, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I didn't even know how to handle it. I was just like, okay. Then I had to think about it, and I was like, okay, I know what I got. I got 2 pairs of these. I can pick one of these. And then they started giving examples like, oh, you can use the hair 7s. You can use this. You can use that. And then I was like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Reaper was like, yo, I ain't got really nothing that is cartoon related.
Yeah.
He was like, so he got that one if he got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, Logic was just like, yo, use your Space Jams.
Okay.
So I was just like, yo, I'll use the Space Jams. And then it was like, all right, cool. Because I was just like, I don't want to pull out no bullshit. Like, I'm like, if I'm gonna pull out something, I'm gonna pull out something where everybody be like, oh, okay. So I was like, Space Jams. Let's go to the next question. And then the next question was,
I was honestly hoping this man didn't have nothing to pull. I'm like, please don't have nothing to pull.
Hey, but Soul Reaper, you got kids. Your kids ain't got none of them book, none of them BS cartoons.
It's the only one I got, but I already used it.
Okay.
Hey, I would have pulled out my Sonic the Hedgehogs with the little lights on it every time I take a step.
See, and I was gonna pull these at first.
Yeah. Because I'd have put out the Mr. Krabs because that's besides the Space Jams, that's the only thing I could think of cartoon wise.
Yeah, but then when they was giving examples, I was like, okay, and it was the easiest thing for me to grab. Also, was the Space Jam 11s because like my Hair 7s are back in the room in the closet. I would have had to move shit.
I wouldn't have thought about that either though. Like I wouldn't even did the hair ones. It probably would have been the Mr. Krabs because that's like the most recent thing. Like folks. Because we talking about the chat, that would have been like, oh yeah, you pull out some hair ones. They might be like, I don't even remember that. Yeah, I don't even remember that. That was just a couple years ago, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, no, okay. So obviously, Caddy, you won round 2 then.
Yeah, so that tied it up
to 1-1, and then round 3. What was round 3?
Pull out a shoe that you would miss a bill for.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out a shoe
that. I'm grown that man.
Exactly. I mean, at this point in our lives, we ain't doing that. But that was back.
Yeah.
Them days.
It's back when I was backsliding.
Shoot.
I'm like, ain't nothing.
You would miss a bill for.
Yeah. So what was the shoes? What was the shoes then?
Reaper, what did you pull out?
I pulled out the True Blues, and I think he pulled out the
Jeter ones.
The Jeters.
Yeah.
You missed a bill for the True Blue 3s?
Bruh.
He's a 3.
I'm a 3 head, bro.
2016?
Yes. I don't care if the leather. You don't understand. I don't care if the leather quality.
No. I don't mean that. But
oh, my mic's still on. My bad.
That was the general rule.
Why does that matter though?
What I'm saying is, you didn't have to miss the bill. You could have just waited, paid the bill, and got the shoe.
No. But the thing is, it's like if it's a 3, I gotta have it. Like I got to have it. I would have missed a bill to make sure I had it in my closet.
I got it on release day. Listen. I got it on release day. I'm just saying. It restocked and it was at the Nike outlet.
Because I thought about the question like this, as if like if I had to miss a bill and I had to cop something, like I wanted to, whatever I had to cop, I had to get it. That would be the shoe that I would miss a bill for to go get.
Okay.
Hey, and you know what I noticed? How like you know what I'm saying I can relate because we all try to stay true to the question and answer it as honestly as possible. But us doing that can actually be shooting yourself in the foot sometimes, even though you just keep it at 100. You know what I'm saying?
You keep it at 100 and
I got some other threes that are more fire than that True Blue, but it's like in my heart, I know I don't care about them like that.
Right.
Yeah, and for me, like the Jeter 1 is like one of my top shoes in my collection that I couldn't give that up. Like that has a close bond between me, you know, and my pops, because my pops is like a New York Yankees fan. So that's like a shoe I would not give up. Anything that I have New York Yankees related is staying with me. So that was a shoe like I damn near missed a credit card bill for like ooh, like am I gonna make it this month? Like if I don't eat for 3 days, I think I got it. Put that on the card real quick. Like So I answered the question honestly.
As you should.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that put me up 2-1, and then the next question after that was, and I think PM got it wrong because he was like, "All right, final question, pull out, who has the heat," and I
it
was
would have been
like,
the final question if you would have won.
"Yeah." So it was like, "Who has the heat?" And I was just like, "All right." I was like, "Well, this is heat to me." I felt like it was heat, so I pulled out the LeBron All-Star 7. Of course, I got ragged in the chat a little bit. They was like, "Yo, you can't be pulling out 30 LeBrons, man." And I was like, "Bro, I have a lot of LeBrons."
Yeah.
Hey, you can do what you
what
want.
it is.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
When I said it because that was towards the end, somebody was like, "What they say, Caddy?" Was like, "Man, don't pull out another LeBron, Caddy."
LeBron.
And I was like, "He a LeBron collector. Like,
collector.
It's
Exactly.
not finna die out. Like, you
Right.
gonna." And if it's heat,
Yeah, it's not.
One thing to interject because we ain't even there yet, but it's on my mind right now because me and Q was talking about this in this battle. You pulled out the LeBron joint, and everybody like 313 and not 313, but everybody else, they were just like, "Well, I don't know nothing about those LeBrons, so I'm just gonna go with the ones." And it was just like, hold on, okay. I was just like, why does that matter? Like, if you don't know, does it look better? It does, does this LeBron look better than the one? Just go off of that. Don't go off if you don't know. Like, I don't know I don't have any knowledge or what that shoe is. That's fine. Does it look better than the other shoe? That's what we're talking about here. Like, at the end of the day, does something look better than the other one?
Absolutely.
It's not about, oh man, I didn't know the history about that one, so I'm just not gonna pick that one.
Mm-hmm. And it's comments like that had Caddy a little worried when he even signed up for the battle. Like, he knew. He already knew. Like,
yeah, but like I knew off rip from the first battle. Like when I pull out LeBron,
yeah.
Huh?
I was gonna say, you got to think about it. A lot of the folks that follow us and that we connect with are Jordan heads, so they don't really know a whole lot outside of that. So when you pull out a LeBron, they're like, a LeBron? Wait, what? It's a battle. I'm like, yeah.
They like,
what you mean?
They like, I don't like LeBron the person. Fuck LeBron. What else you got over there? Yeah. You got the Rondos. I'm voting for the Rondos. Like,
I'm tripping. I'm like, like if the shoe look better, if one shoe look better than the other one, that's what we doing. I don't care if I don't like the shoe, like the person who's the shoe is named after or whatever. Does the shoe look better than the other shoe? I'm going with that one. I don't care if I don't know the story. I don't care if I don't know the history and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If it looks better, that's what I'm choosing at the end of the day. Like, I don't, and that's what the battle's supposed to be, right? It's
right.
Yeah, but you can't go off like they don't go off of that because, like, let's say I pull this right here, this Bordeaux 3. To me, the Bordeaux 3 is fire. Great material, but it's an $80 shoe. You can get it right now on StockX for $80.
That's cool.
$80 don't matter.
It would have got ate up. It would have got ate up. It would have been like, I'm going.
But people will have to know first of all, it's a damn shame. But people will have to know that shoe is worth $80 on StockX. Me personally, I wouldn't have known that shoe was worth $80 on StockX.
Right.
Personally, I think that shoe is dope. It depends on what it goes up against. But if that shoe goes up against something that isn't, that doesn't look as good as that shoe or better, I'm picking that 3. Like, it is what it is. And for example, when RBA battled Jones, we was just talking about that in the back room.
Mm-hmm.
Jones put out a whole bunch of stuff nobody knew about.
Mm-hmm.
That nobody knew about, and so they was not rocking with him. But once again, I said this weeks ago, it's just like going into the playoffs and you got a big old all-star rookie team. You got a RBA, you echoing. You got an all-star rookie team that ain't never been to the playoffs. And then you got a veteran team that's average go up against each other. That veteran team that's been to the playoffs and that got the experience is gonna beat that all-star rookie team every time, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. Like if you come with it, come with it. You know what I'm saying? But don't be mad because somebody, oh, I don't know that shoe.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
and I just see it as the end of the day, I'm going to pull out whatever shoes whatever I want to pull out in my collection and just go, and whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I looked at it. I was like, yo, if I win the battle, I win the battle. If I lose the battle, I lose the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Caddy, I got a question for you, Caddy. When you pulled out that LeBron, did you have a 3 in your hand before that?
I thought about that. Yeah. I had a 3.
I saw it. I was like, is that a white cement? I'm like, what is that?
I thought about it and I was like, nope. I said, no, I'm not going to pull out a white cement 3. I'm going to pull out what I think is heat. Like, I love white cement 3s. But I love that All-Star 7. That All-Star 7 was one of my favorite shoes. So I was like, yo, I'm going with it.
What made you go for that one first, though? What was your first thought?
When I went for the white cement 3s, the white cement 3 was a shoe I always wanted. And I didn't get it until I had it. No, I had it as a kid. And I fucked that pair up playing basketball in them. And then I got this pair last year and I was gonna go with it. And I was like, nah. I was like, because I was sitting there thinking like, yo, I think the All-Star 7s to me are heat. And like this white cement 3 is heat, but I think the All-Star 7 is heat. So I just went with the All-Star 7.
Mm-hmm. It was fire. Yeah, I noticed that too. You had it in the tuck. What? Had it in the tuck.
Yeah, I was like, nope. I was like, I'm going with the All-Star 7. And then when I saw that off-white, I was like, well, shit, wasn't going to go against that.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that white cement, I was like, I might switch up what I'm gonna pull out. So I was like, I might not have to use this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't see it no more. Then I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, did he pick something else? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So like, all right. So then round 3, that's where we at right now. Round 3. Round 3 was what y'all pull out? Because I know I skipped over the majority of it.
No, this is
4.
This is 4.
Round 4. Okay, so round 4. What was it again? Then what was the shoes?
The LeBron All Stars and and my Off-White Euro release.
But what was the shoes before that round though? That's what I'm saying. Round 3. What was the shoes before that? What was round 3 shoes?
Round 3 was
God, he won it though. I know that.
Yeah. Round 3 was the Jeter.
That was the Jeter question.
Yeah.
That was the Jeter question. And then round 4 was the LeBron 7 versus the Off-White.
Yeah, I came in on the Jeter question. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then round 4, obviously you got that one which made it tied, and then went into the 5th joint. What was the question for the final joint again?
I'll be honest with you. There was a bunch of questions in there that I was like, yo, because they was like, pull out a shoe with a gum bottom. Somebody said pull out a Shaq shoe. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, they really going in.
Right.
And I was just like, yo, whatever y'all say, I'm gonna go with it and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And
it would have been real limited. It would have been real limited to a Shaq shoe. Let's be honest here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only maybe like 3 to 5 pairs of Shaqs that are credible, and they all Reeboks.
And I got none of them.
So,
yeah, see, and I got Shaqs. So,
yeah, Shaq Attack and Shaq Gnosis, between those 2 silhouettes, and then 3 colorways.
I need the Shaq Attack. The only one I like. So
you got the Shaq Attack white. You got the home and away Shaq Attack, and then you got the
I have the away.
You got the Soul Collector joints, Cuddy.
Which ones I got? I have the sneakers and stuff joint.
Sneakers and stuff joint.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Okay. What about and then the LSU colorway, which was that they released that at All-Star Weekend when it was in New Orleans. I remember that. But I mean that's pretty much it though. Like it ain't too much, especially when it comes to a Shaq shoe. Like you can really, and you gotta really be a fan. First of all,
Hop is bugging. Hop said, so you tell me Walmart Shacks don't count?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, we took credit in the Walmart Shack.
I'm just saying you can't for credible. Yeah. For you, that might be credible for you.
Yeah. Let me come out with some white cement Shaq 3s. Like
I would love
these Shaqs, baby.
I would love for Hop to use that.
Come in there prancing with some Walmart Shacks. No,
I would love to see Hop use that on Saturday. I would love to see you do that.
Oh, that's right. Hop in the championship next week.
Hop got his Final Four battle versus Gone AWOL. Hi, AWOL.
Final Four. Hey, I'll leave Anthony alone. He's just temperamental. He's gonna be all right. Anthony gonna be all right.
How you doing?
But somebody PX asked, do you think it's possible for all-female season of Who Has the Heat?
Absolutely.
Well, the question, well, here's the deal. Okay. So we did an all-female battle 2 years ago with the Monday Midsole. And Dan, for those who know him as One-Legged Lister, he actually organized that and orchestrated it. And it was very hard. It was hard to put together. Some people said they were going to do it, but then they backed out the day of. But we did still have a good group of women that participated. So it was fun. It actually turned out good. The problem is it was... Women are women don't battle when it comes to sneakers. We're very intentional with sneakers in terms of how we purchase them. It's not an ego attached to it. So it's very hard to get women to want to compete with that. Now, can it happen again? I think it can, but it's just not an easy thing to get to put together. That's all.
I think when it come to two females battling, it has to totally make sense. Like with two guys, it has to make sense, but two females, like it totally has to make sense. Like you got to put two people that both, you kind of want to say that are both alike in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put oil and water and think, man, it's finna sell. Like no, like you want it's just like I said this before, like it's like a boxing match. Like two people can box. But they also have to sell the fight. So if you got one person that can sell the fight, but the other one don't sell the fight, it's not going to be that impactful when it comes to ticket sales, or people wanting to come see it or whatever like that.
Right.
You can have and this no disrespect, like Miss DMV Souls go up against somebody like
she can go up against somebody like Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, you can't have somebody an introvert like Miss DMV Souls go up against somebody that's very vocal and think that it's going to sell, because I mean, if you know Miss DMV Souls, she's very much an introvert, so she ain't finna be talking.
Yeah, she's not a big talker. She gonna just show the shoe and she gonna chill.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah. So can you give a story behind? No.
This is true, but even we did have a good mix of women. Some who were more feet in the picture and less face in front of a camera, but it still worked itself out because again, women buy shoes with purpose. Like we always have a story behind pretty much every single thing that we purchase. We're just emotional creatures with everything we do. So that part of it made the battle really dope. I think the discrepancy comes from shoe size, so to speak. So for me, I'm going to typically have, and this is not in every situation, but I'm going to have an advantage because I don't wear grade school size shoes, right? So somebody like myself who went up against like Kick It with Didi, that was a win for me. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kick It with Didi probably has 100 times more shoes than me, but I can still take that that battle because again, my selection it connects more with the common crowd, which is the male, correct? So it's very tricky with females. It's tricky with females. A good battle against me was I don't know if you guys know Gigi Wright. I think she wears about the same size as me, and her range of collection was similar to mine because we have a lot of different stuff. We're not Jordan heads. You know what I'm saying? We got different stuff. So it just really depends. It's more so just getting a good group together that wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everything else could handle itself. So
Yeah, I think with Didi, like everybody knows, like Didi, you know, like she got an old school collection all the way up to a new school collection, and she got heat. You know, like she the connect, like she pipeline. But I when it comes to battling though, I honestly don't feel like she's ever like it doesn't motivate her to battle. She's very much like
that's all of us though. That's every woman.
Okay.
That was my point. It's like we don't care about battles. That's y'all. Y'all, you're the like Reaper got the off-white shoe and Caddy got the LeBron All-Star 7. You know, big balls. That's the bigger balls.
Yeah, I think what it is like for some of us, it's just having fun. It's just like if you had it where it was just like pull out a shoe and let it go against another shoe, no questions, then that makes it more of a who got the biggest.
Yeah.
But in this situation, it's like who answered the question the best and who pulled out fire on that question. And I can roll with that. You know what I'm saying? I can roll with that. If it was just like, all right, round 1, pull out your best shoe, go. And I probably wouldn't be in it. I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of us probably couldn't even compete. You know, it would just be one-sided battles with some of us. It's like the questions give an average man a fighting chance.
Yeah,
absolutely. And sometimes they ask some great freaking questions. Like, I still can't get over that question where it was like, pull out a shoe that that you would wear on a date with 313. And I was like, yo. I was like, okay.
I said beaters.
Yeah, you said beaters.
Savage.
Yeah. I said at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, the shoe you pulled out might get you the number, but 11 will get you flued out. 11 will get you flued out.
Or the
all year round.
The fire question. If your house was burning down, what shoe would you run back in to go get? What pair of shoe would you go back in to go get?
Yeah.
That's
like
question.
Stuff.
That's question of the year, man.
Yeah, those are questions where you be like, yo, okay. Like the questions like, oh, best non-Jordan, non-OG colorway in your collection. It'd be like, shit. It makes you think. And it makes you, like when they said best holiday theme sneaker, I was like, oh shit, where's my shoe? I gotta find it. Like, and that's real shit, because like what people don't see is when you have to look for your shit.
Yeah.
Like when you really gotta look for your shit and you still got boxes and shit and like, okay, let me move this shit. Like there's a bunch of shit thrown all over the place over here on the side. I gotta stack this shit back up later on tonight. So,
and that is one thing, because when we did the midsole battle, we would have the categories prior to the show.
Yeah, see, and that's you already know what you lining up.
It was like we would get it, I think the day before or like hours before, something like that. But either way, we knew ahead of time what we were presenting. So
I think the last season of this last season 2 was like that for Who Has the Heat. Jug said that they had the questions beforehand.
And I'm that's not a bad structure. I mean, I guess for talking points purposes, I don't know. But there is something about, being able to just kind of go and grab something. There's an element of surprise there, I guess. So I don't know what's the better way to go, honestly.
Yo.
Depends on how polished you want your show, I guess. I don't know.
That's true. Shout out to 901 Fire Kicks in the building.
What up?
That's another victim. That's another victim right there. Another victim.
Shout out to 901, man. Shout out to everybody out there that are, have been sneakerheads for years, but are maybe new to the platforms, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to everybody, man. It's all love. This is a family.
Yeah, and that's the dope thing about it, because like I've met so many people through shoes and had a good time with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I chilled with Reppin in DC and it was love. Every time I chill with Q, it's love. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time me and Reba got in the chat, we was cracking the fuck up.
Yeah,
so and I enjoy that, man. Like I enjoy meeting people, like hanging out with Hop and like hanging out with Black and OG and G4 and Beard and everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's what it's all about. Like to have that connection over shoes, and when it goes beyond shoes, when you realize, yo, these is good people I'm really fucking with.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes it even more dope. Like, yo, after shoes, after you push the shoes to the side, these are real, like these are people I would really want to spend my time with.
And that's the part that I think a lot of people miss out on. You know what I mean? When they aren't in attendance to a lot of these different events like that. At this juncture, most of us aren't there to look at sneakers.
Absolutely.
I mean, at this point, we're not there for sneakers. Like we there to kick it, to network, just have a good time. I mean, that's really the butter of it for us.
Q, have you ever bought a pair at SneakerCon yet?
Never, ever. The one time I was gonna buy a pair was probably like 3 years ago, and my connection wasn't working in the fucking the conference place. So.
Yeah, it'd be all about the connection, man. I was almost about to say me too, but I actually did. I bought the Black Cat 3s.
Okay.
I bought the Black Cat 3s from dang man, I forgot his name. But that was when we was in Chicago though.
Okay.
That was when we was in Chicago. So that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So that was the only time I ever bought anything.
Okay.
And it wasn't even from a vendor. It was from one of the homies. Like we was all there, but he had a pair with him, and he was like, we were the same size, and I just brought these with me, bro. He was like, you want to buy them? And I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
I think the time I was going to purchase was in Dallas in 2017. Dallas in 2017. It was some Master 12s. For whatever reason, I
remember that.
Because what's crazy about that, when that shoe released, I was in New York, and I remember people camping out Times Square. That's one of the last Jordans that people camped out, like really, really camped out for, outside of the red ones from 2016.
Yeah.
Like it was a frenzy, and I couldn't get it, of course, because I was just ripping and running during that period of time. But I always wanted that shoe. I did end up getting it later, but that was the shoe. That was the shoe I almost bought. So
yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I know, like notifications getting out late and then people just jumping in or whatever like that. Shout out to Slick 50 TV, BX Raised Me 164, Hot Dog, the old Cyrus, Cyrus the Virus, Hot Dog 18.
Love Hop, man. Love you. Love TJ, my baby sis.
Yeah. Black ass African, aka Zeus.
AKA Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. AKA
2 o'clock in the morning wearing shades.
Yeah.
Like African, AKA Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. 901 Fire Kicks. If you in the building, man, but you ain't hit the chat yet, man, hit the chat so we know you in here, man. David Bell. That's a new one. Shout out to David Bell, man. Appreciate you coming through. Sneaker with the foe, man. Is that Wi-Fi kicking in, my brother?
Go Weezy. How that leg, boo? How that leg?
Go Weezy. Tony in the building, 210 got kicks. That's the homie. Made by KYX. That's a new one too. Shout out to you, JD in the building. Mr. Bear 76 always showing love.
That's good, Mr. Bear.
Jeezy Christ, aka Thriller. That's a new one. All right. Man, yeah, it's a few people up in the building, man. We appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hit that comment section. Hit that like button for sure, man.
Sir, please hit the like button.
For sure, man. Caddy, did you hit that like button, my brother?
I got you. I told you the only show I don't hit the like button is our own Talking Kicks. That's the only one.
Daddy be neglecting that like button now, man. Come on.
I be neglecting it. It's all Beard's fault.
I'm excited for y'all, man. Coming back Wednesday, man.
Yeah, we got a Christmas show coming up this Wednesday, December 18th, and we gonna have a special guest in the building. We're gonna have Black Santa in the building.
All right.
So be ready for that. If you have Christmas letters that you'd like to send to Santa, send them to talkingkicks@gmail.com, and Santa will read your letters live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Sneaker A Smith, when is Sneaker A Smith coming back?
We got to see about that. Sneaker A Smith is trying to get a bigger contract, so we working on that right now.
Okay, got you.
Sneaker A Smith, but yes, Hop said it. Jolly Saint Kick will be in the building. Jolly Saint Kick will be in the building on Wednesday, so we're gonna have a good time Wednesday.
Cool.
So then, so something must have happened to Soul Reboot real quick. I was just gonna say, so the conclusion of the battle, the winner for the last round was the Bread One. Versus what did Soul Reaper pull out again?
He pulled out I want to say he pulled out a 3, but I can't remember what 3 it was.
I don't remember. It had to have been a 3. And there you go. He back.
Was it the Fire Red 3?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a 2006.
Fire Red 3. He pulled out a 2006 Fire Red 3.
It was a 2006 Fire Red 3, right? Once he pulled that out, it was Once Caddy pulled out the Bread One, I instantly looked at Soul Reaper and did a Bill Duke. You done up now, right? You done.
And I didn't do that. I didn't do that because you never know with the chat, bro.
Hey, Caddy, hold on. I got a special guest for you, brother. So Sneaker with the phone.
Oh shit. Oh shit! He said I got a Wi-Fi extender.
Yo, Sneaker with the phone in the building, man.
What's good, bro?
Nothing much. That was a great battle tonight.
Thank you. So he coming in clear too. Look at that.
He stepped it all the way up. I'm not playing no games with y'all.
Oh, no game. I got a new phone too, so that's another reason why too.
Oh shit. He said, "Yeah, I upgraded." He said, "Next year, I'm taking the whole shit."
Oh, next year I'm coming. I'm coming strong next year.
Coming strong. Okay. What's the give us a preview? What you got in the kitchen?
He can't show all that. He can't show the ingredients yet.
What's you got to give us a hint or something? Give us a subliminal. You got a subliminal?
Yeah, I got one. Let me see.
Get a subliminal down.
Oh shit! He moving there, ain't even cut off. Ain't freeze, no nothing. Look at God.
Original 17.
Oh.
I still got the box and everything from high school.
Damn.
So that box question would have been on point.
So dusty boy.
Yeah.
The box question would have been on point.
Or I could have pulled out the suitcase.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. He said that would have been the box question.
Y'all see that right there? The suitcase for the 17th.
Listen, I'm just amazed that God has anointed and poured His blood over His Wi-Fi. Look at Lord Jesus. Won't He do it? Won't He do it? Won't He do it? Won't He do it? I praise break if my headphones was attached to this computer.
Hey, the Lord done bless that man's wife. Rain down.
Hey, Hop said he's in the library. He said he in the library. Don't get it twisted.
No, I'm in my room.
He said my connection is strong right now.
Strong.
My connection is coming in the blood. Do you see it?
Hey, Sneaker with the folks said y'all ain't gonna be talking about me no more.
No, he said the person with the worst connection now is J. Smith Jordans. How about that? He said, "How about that?"
Listen,
Hey, that battle that they had in when we did the recap is funny, right? Because Jay Smith and I believe he had somebody come in there and comment for him also as well. They was all in the comment section, like, you know, post the battle and was like, man, if y'all ain't got nothing good to say, you should say nothing at all. And y'all was talking so bad. Why y'all talking so bad about Jay Smith Jordans? And I was just like, bro, we wasn't even talking bad. Like,
I got the worst of it.
I'm not talking bad about the person. It's not the person. It's never the person.
right.
I'm talking about the situation.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Caddy for the 189 on the internet.
Yeah.
See, hey, you see that? Look. I brought up my sacrifice to the altar, and look what it did. Look what it did.
Listen, in 2020, we got to sacrifice some releases and get us some good Wi-Fi. There's just no excuse, man.
Listen, we did that.
We out here paying $200 every other week. Why we ain't got Wi-Fi?
Listen, he said, listen, I need a new phone. He said, press down, shake it together, run it over. He said, I put it in the hands of God, and God blessed me with a Wi-Fi and a new phone.
God bless.
He is a healer and a provider. Do you see it? I shine on the bobo, and I said, there. You see it?
Hey.
Hey, Church.
But
but it was nothing against Jay Smith.
Crazy.
It's like Jay Smith out here.
Let me get back to studying. I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
In the study on. All right.
He said, I just wanted to show y'all that my megabits per second.
He said, just in case y'all counted me out.
That boy 901 said no more UA Wi-Fi.
In 2020, it's campaign good Wi-Fi. Okay, this goes to everybody in the chat. That I know most of y'all got the right what you need, but there is no excuse for not having
hashtag no more AOL.
It's no excuse.
Exactly. I don't want to see no AOL in 2020.
Man,
it could be the same people asking like, "Oh, what do I need to start my platform? How about some Wi-Fi?"
Hey, for real, man.
You ain't
Hey, Rep, I got about 10 more minutes, man.
Yeah, we about to cut it out anyway here, man. I just wanted to do a little recap real quick because
now I can't hear Rep. God dang.
Oh, you can't hear me, bro? You gonna have to
Man, Sneaker with the phone gave me his Wi-Fi, bro. Hold on, man. God dang.
He said, hey, brother, I got this AOL 5.0 CD for you if you want me to slide that over to you real quick.
Hey, what was that? What was that movie? I think it was a Denzel joint too, when it was a serial killer, and they would just touch somebody and then they soul would go into like each person or whatever like that. I forget the name of that movie, man. You know what I'm talking about, though. That's exactly what's going on with the Wi-Fi right now, obviously, because let me see it right now.
Good, now we just handed it right over. Like, here you go.
Yeah, I can hear everybody now, man. See, he trying to put the curse on me, man.
Reaper, but you got to be in the same room where the router at, bro. At least or something. Like, be closer to the router. Like, well,
my wife
apparently your bandwidth ain't really. It ain't got the range you want.
Hey, Q, don't talk.
Hey, Q. Hey, listen, don't be talking about my bandwidth. He said I've been good. He said I've been good until tonight.
I pay top dollar for my internet.
I love you. Listen, to know me is to love me. I love you. Okay, I love you.
Hey, she gonna have me on the phone with Xfinity tomorrow. But like, hey, they clowning me, y'all. Hey, what can I do to turn me up?
So can I get the Wi-Fi extender? I will pay the extra $10 a month. I'm not getting clowned. You know they give out awards for this shit.
Right.
Like, I'm not winning an award. You're not gonna have me up here with worse Wi-Fi. That's not happening.
Don't get me snubbed.
That's in my choices. I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna have to wait till 2020 for a nomination.
Hey, don't win it 2 times in a row either. Like 2 times.
Exactly.
2-time award winner.
Wi-Fi ever.
All right. You gonna upgrade and everything.
Hey, who picked up the Breads today? Anybody pick them up?
I picked them up for one of my boys.
You did?
That's about it.
Nah, they were shooting in my mall.
Not physically.
They were shooting.
In Cumberland, yeah, bro.
I went the online route. I don't like people on release days like that.
Yeah.
Cumberland, my mall, man. That's why it wasn't worth it, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to a different mall?
Cumberland is wild like that. That's the one we be at all the time when we in ATL.
Yeah, because that's right next to the Cobb Galleria.
Right next to the venue.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray
Cumberland
for
Mall, Greenbrier Mall be crazy too.
What sucks is shit. This was supposed to be a safe release.
Yeah, for real.
Shit,
Don't
when
go
we
to
in
no
Atlanta,
mall
we
that
be
got
all
a
the way
black
on
Santa Claus. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Well, Kick's gonna be fucked up on Wednesday. We got Black Santa coming. Shit. He gonna be good as fuck. I hate to tell y'all that.
Oh, dude.
Is he at least gonna have a Santa hat on?
He don't have a Santa hat.
Yeah, he'll have a Santa hat on.
He might be smoking some Newports.
He be talking like your uncle though.
He definitely will be.
Just make sure his wife beater ain't stretched out.
TJ said it was multiple shootings, man. Dang, man. They going back to what was it? 2000 and what was the Concord? What was the Concord release? Not this last one, but the one what year was that?
Last Concourse was 2000 and
Not last year, but I'm talking about the
2007?
You talking about the 2011 joints?
yeah, 2011. Yeah. They going back.
That's when people was getting trampled. When the
Not
mall
last-
doors open, you had to get out the way.
2011 joint? Yeah, 2011. Yeah.
Stop.
Yo.
They going back.
That's when people was getting trampled. When the
Not
mall doors
last-
open, you had to get out the way.
2011 joint?
You got to turn your video off.
Woo, man, it paid to be broke in 2011. I was in grad school. I just graduated grad school in 2011. I wasn't buying that shit anyway. I was out the way.
2011, I was looking for him. It was raining here. I remember I drove to Jersey. I was going by every Foot Locker in the city trying to see what the line looked like. Them lines was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, I'm going to Jersey." Still didn't get him.
Damn.
That shit was crazy.
Dang, they were shooting in St. Louis too.
See?
Folks be acting crazy.
Dang. Jules said her and her sister was hiding in the storage room in the Galleria in STL.
What?
Someone got shot there too. Dang, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know TJ. No, that's what I was talking about, TJ, because I was there. 2011 was a whole trip. That's that video that y'all be seeing when they bust through the glass windows and everybody was getting trampled. That's exactly what I was at. It was in Naptown. It was in Indianapolis, and they bust through the mall like that, man. It was crazy, and they were shooting at that mall. Yeah, that was 2011.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like that today, man. I ain't really seen nothing, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw a video on IG where people just started taking off running, and I guess somebody was fighting. The next thing you know, you heard a gunshot.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
But that's how it used to be back in the day, man. You went for a Jordan release. I used to go to a Jordan release, showing it like, play with me if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
You know, on them big releases or holidays, you know, a lot of people be out, and somebody might see somebody they had beef with or they got crossed.
That's true.
Earlier, you know what I mean, and they be like, "Oh, now what's up?"
But then also as well, you got to also think about it too. Is holiday season and everybody ain't got it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
And some people looking for that shoe to try to flip it for a little extra bucks to go get something else. Like, my son need this TV. I need to get these real quick to get that extra $30.
That's jacked up though, because I mean, it's the flip. They retail for
the flip ain't high.
The flip
ain't high. It just be there be stupid people out there that don't be paying attention.
But still though, at the end of the day though, some people ain't got it, and you got it, and they want to look fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they want to look fresh, or you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can't wear them. I'll give them to so and so.
Mm-hmm.
My little brother, you know what I'm saying? My son, my whatever.
Yeah.
But you got them, and I ain't got them. So,
Run
yeah, I need you to run that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Run that.
Run that. Run that. So,
Yeah, this the Christmas Jordan, and it's the black and red one too. So it's and even though they made so many pairs, man,
it don't
it's
matter.
I'm saying it's still people that struck out, bro. I had people, man, hitting me up, man, be like, bro, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And my son ended up wanting them at the last minute, and I actually hopped on the sneakers app with like 10 minutes after the release, and I hit for a pair for him. I was surprised at that, and people were still hitting me up like, hey, can you help me out? And I like, bro, I help. I was able to help like one or two people out locally, but the other sizes people was asking for, I didn't have access to.
Yeah, the flip sucks. I was laughing at people trying to sell sizes after they bought today.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But you know how it is, people, man, will try to get that extra $40, $50.
And it's Christmas. I mean, it don't matter if the flip ain't that crazy. If people want them, they, you know what I'm saying, they gon' get it. Yeah, they gonna get it.
So I try to stay. That's how I try to stay out the way, man. I'm by myself out here. Ain't nobody got time for that.
How many restocks I think it's gonna be in 2020?
At least
about 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Yep.
Now it was, if I remember,
it would be 4.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, if I remember right, the Concours, they did an early before the release. Matter of fact, didn't they do 2 earlies before the release? Yeah, they did 2 earlies before the release. And then this year alone, if I'm not mistaken, they did 4. No, they did 4.
4?
Actually, Nike?
No, I'm just saying, like, besides Nike, I'm talking about there's a whole spectrum, like Finish Line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Nike alone did 3. Nike did that first early drop.
Yep.
Then they did a second early drop.
Yeah.
Then they did the whole reserve pickup thing. So that basically got you the pairs, and all you had to do was go pick them up.
Yeah.
And then you had the actual release. And they gonna have another one where they be like exclusive access out the blue.
Yeah. That's how I got mine.
All-Star Weekend.
All-Star
Weekend
say,
be the first one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a guaranteed restock right there, pretty much.
Yeah.
But them first 3 was supposed to make today a little less hectic, though. That's the point.
Nope. You know what made today hectic? That Foot Locker app.
Foot Locker app, yep.
Oh.
That Foot Locker and Foot Action crashing last night.
Yeah.
Sent cats in a frenzy because they thought, I'm gonna be good. I got the 10 minutes on the app. I'm straight. And then when you couldn't sign in that app, it was like, oh, I can't get in my shit.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't happen on purpose, just to have something to talk about, to trend, to have a frenzy. Because I mean, look, people got shot today, but let's not get it twisted. They ain't had nothing like this in, what did we just say, 2011?
That's true.
BX said, y'all think today was crazy? Wait until them Chicago ones release.
Hey, listen. I'm training like an athlete before All-Star Weekend, baby. I might have to fight for the Chicago ones.
You listen. I know. I say break out the gun show, but you really gonna have to empty the clip.
You're gonna be sliding, slipping, and dipping on them.
Exactly.
Hey, because all of Chicago gonna be out there. All of Chicago gonna be out there lurking.
Might have to train like Rocky Marciano out there before All-Star Weekend.
Please wear neutral colors when you go pick these up.
Man, it ain't even gonna be about the colors. They gonna be out there lurking.
Yeah.
Cause they gonna know you. They gonna know you from out of town too. Lurking.
I'm trying to roll as deep as possible, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Trying to roll.
I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be crazy, boy. And then Q, you can contest to this. They that weekend will be the last weekend of the Jordan flagship store, right? The Jordan 23 store.
My understanding, yes. I can get more info, but that's the talks. Yeah.
They shutting down that store.
Yeah.
I heard they shut down a few stores already.
They already did, yeah. But would it be an All-Star weekend in Chicago? After that weekend, I heard it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They normally do pop-ups at wherever they have the All-Star game and stuff like that. So that's probably why they leaving it up. And
that's why they leaving it up.
Yeah. Nike is like, man, we cutting out the middleman. They cutting out a lot of people. So they fixing to try to do their own thing. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if they stopped doing the House of Hoops out of Foot Locker.
They stretched themselves too thin. You know, it got to a point where oversaturation just killed the brand altogether. So now they had to just kind of reel it back in, you know.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember when? I'm sorry, Q. Go ahead.
No, I was done. I was just saying they just got to reel it back in to get the excitement back going.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all remember when House of Hoops was like the store to go to? Like, if you like House of Hoops was like you wanted to go to that store to see what they had.
Shit, House of Hoops was the only store that sold the fucking LeBron watches in store.
Yep.
Yeah, like House of Hoops was like here they had a World Foot Locker here, and World Foot Locker ended up being like the House of Hoops, and then they had another House of Hoops store like in the city, and like everybody used to go there because they thought that like that's where the exclusive shoes would be, and it was, and then all of a sudden like they just like that, I don't know, like it just went to shit. Now you go to House of Hoops and you like, damn, this is like Jimmy Jazz. I'm gonna just go over to Jimmy Jazz.
Right.
Yep.
And then listen, these chains they suffering, bro. I don't know what the future holds. I really don't. I don't know what the future holds.
Ghost said if they cut House of Hoops, I'm retiring. If they cut House of Hoops, you're not retiring. You fired. Because that's where you work at. If they cut House of Hoops, you fired, bro.
Listen, you better start putting your 2020 plan together, nigga.
Man, I'm trying to tell you,
bruh. Hey, TJ, she said vloggers better be on the swivel during All-Star Weekend in the Shy because y'all get kicks and cameras. But low key, that's the case in general. You got cameras out there, boy.
You might want to keep that mini GoPro.
You gotta know
you better be out there with the Troll Mageddon glasses, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Exactly. Like y'all go see these videos from my bifocals. I'm not walking around with a camera in the shot. Thank you very much.
Bro, I'm gonna be walking around Chicago like
and pause this part.
Listen,
and play.
If I don't have no blog footage, y'all know what happened.
Y'all know what happened for real.
She gonna be drawing out her videos like so.
She gonna have a picture page going on.
So this was the Madhouse, the United Center, and then we went inside.
It's gonna be another sneaker with the phone situation. Can I fax in my vlog because I don't got no footage? I can just tell you what happened. I took a picture by the Michael Jordan statue.
That shit's gonna be bad funny.
And they put, matter of fact, Q, they put the Michael Jordan statue inside United Center now, right?
It's been in there for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anybody that's expecting to see that damn statue, it is not outside anymore. So if you don't have access to go inside, you are not going to get a chance to see the statue. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, exactly. They put that joint on the inside. I don't even know why they did that.
Come on, outside of the stadium?
Yeah, it used to be outside, and then they moved it inside. Yep.
Really?
It was outside for 20 years.
Yeah, I remember. I know it used to be outside, but I didn't know they moved it inside. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's inside now. So
hey, Rep, this is kind of like off the subject, but have you seen this?
Yeah, I ain't got mine in yet though.
From GameStop. This GameStop.
No, man, I ain't get my pre-order yet.
This the red jersey.
When'd you get it?
Today.
Bro, they ain't even call me, bro.
I ordered mine. They sent it to me.
Look, now he got to make a rant video. Thanks, Hop.
Oh yeah, it's on, bro.
This thing is huge. This thing is huge, bro.
Yeah, I know. I pre-ordered mine. I know.
I was gonna ask you, like, is you holding that like with both hands? Like,
yes.
There's a lot of pause moments.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna sit here and draw while y'all going with this shit.
Hey, Caddy, you know, ain't no pause in 2019, bro. I thought we had this conversation, bro.
Don't listen to Beard. Fuck Beard.
like, right, TJ, it's the map, and then this one he was, and then
see, Q,
check all my Chicago ones, and then
check this out, Q. This is the regular size.
Major difference.
This is the 10-inch.
Major difference.
Damn.
Oh, there's a lot of pause going on.
Yeah.
Major difference.
Just sit here and act like I ain't hear that.
It ain't the size of the boat.
It's the motion in the ocean, baby.
I don't want to hear shit y'all gotta say.
Hey, bro, I gotta get ready to head off of this thing, man.
All right, bro. Go tell them where they can find you at.
Hey, you can find me at Soul Reaper 23. Also, you can find me at Forgiven Souls. Hit your boy up for any of your sneaker needs, cleanings, restorations. I got you. Hey, I'm gonna be in the chat though, man. I'm gonna still be listening, bro.
And you can find Soul Reaper in the grave because he died tonight.
Yo, much respect, appreciate you, bro.
Gotta go, man.
Trayvon Martin me. All right, bro.
I'm gonna catch y'all, man.
All right, Reaper.
All right,
Reaper. Be safe, bro.
Reaper, do you want your hands crossed into your chest, or you want to fold them at the waist?
Yeah, y'all are stupid.
Undertaker.
Yeah, stupid.
When Reaper pulled up them threes, boy, to go against them bread ones.
Reaper, do you like your pants with a crease or what?
No.
That's why I told you can't put Q on the line, man.
I know, right?
But do you want a bow tie or a tie?
I know, right?
He pulled them threes out. He was like, "Bean Prime, my brother." Man. Shout out to the boy Soul Reaper, man. It was a good battle tonight, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you died tonight. You did.
Ooh, next week battle gonna be hella fun.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. AWOL. What you got to say, Caddy? What you got to say?
AWOL versus my man Hop.
It's gonna be a good one.
You know I'm biased. So
let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you a
Caddy Mageddon.
And Anthony is a Jordan head. That's all I'm gonna say.
Caddy Mageddon, what you got to say, Caddy Mageddon?
I'm biased, man. I can't say anything. I can't say anything, man. But like, of course, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, I want to see my man Hop do very well. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him do very well.
Hey,
my brother.
BX said, "Am I gonna be in the chat trolling?" No, I ain't gonna be in the chat trolling. Like, whoever pull it out,
I am.
You're right. Me too.
Like, whoever pulls out the W pulls out the W. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't want my guy Hop to be there. Like, if it was up to me in a dream sequence, it would be me and Hop in the championship.
If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Ow.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be both y'all near and dear to me, so I'm just looking forward to a good battle. Of course, I want you to do well. Want Anthony to do well. I'm close to a lot of y'all. Like this, I'm always kind of pulled in different directions with this kind of thing.
Hey, I said that I think last week, man. I think it's gonna be Caddy versus Hop, Mr. Miyagi versus Danielson. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know, Rep. I told you, man. Caddy made AWOL mad, man. He gonna try to take it out on me, bro.
Why y'all blaming me for getting this man? I didn't get this man mad, man. I gave my opinion on something. I did not say anything bad about this man. I was talking about shoes that he pulled out, and then all of a sudden I'm a straight hater, bro. Like it was just
Caddy, you got the Cobra Kai coming after Hop next Saturday, guys.
Sweep the damn leg.
I know. Enemy deserve no mercy.
Put him in the body bag. Yeah.
That's gonna make it interesting, that's for sure.
Man.
Oh man, I ain't get that mad like that, man. I was just talking about.
What did you say? What did you say exactly?
All I said was when we were talking about the shoes, I said one, I didn't like the shoes that he was pulled like for some of the questions.
No, hold on. I gotta interject, Caddy. We started out the show, and I was like, Caddy, how do you feel about the battle? And what did you say first thing out the gate?
Bruh, you can't be in the battle. Come on, man. I was like, bro, your facial expressions, and it was like, oh, we talking about why are we looking at people's facial expressions? Because you were blatantly saying, I really don't want to answer that question. Why I gotta answer that question? Listen, if I'm in a sneaker battle, I'll go with whatever they throw me.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the day, if I get it right, I get it right. If I lose it, I lose it. That's it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But to sit there, no, I ain't doing that. And it's like, bruh, come on, bruh.
Okay.
Like, how you get in an argument with the judge? Like, oh, you like he's like, oh, I can't. I ain't got that. It was like, well, it's called Who Has the Heat. So pull out some heat, and it was like, and I'm like, bruh, come on, bruh. And it's nothing against him.
No, I mean,
it's against. It's like the question, bro. It's like, yo, just answer the question and have a good time with it. That's it. At the end of the day, you know, if you win, you win. You get a gift card, but you get to meet some great people and have a good time and chop it up with people. That's it.
He's temperamental. That's the thing about him. He can be a little touchy. He's naturally that way, so he just has to know how to reel that in. That's all.
Caddy started out the gate like, bro, you gotta stop complaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
bruh. I said it all. I was like, yo, stop complaining and just have like, yo, just answer the questions. Mm-hmm. Everything can't like, oh, you know, we gotta show the last what's our last pickup? Like right, like the pickup we got. Like, say if we got a pickup, like, can we use the pickup that we got last month? And it was like, the pickup, if you got it 30 seconds ago, use the pickup you got 30 seconds ago. Come on, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got to deal with that, huh?
Yes.
But I didn't know. Like, part of me was joking, mm-hmm. and part of me was kind of being serious. Like, hey, have a good time with it. You ain't got to complain. Just have a good time. And my man went off on me. I got a whole Instagram video talking about you a straight hater, bro. You a hater, bro. You a real hater, bro. Yo, E-Money, I'm out of this, bro. I'm out. And I'm like, I said, no, E-Money, don't let him out that easy.
Right. You told him right. You told him right. Hop ahead of time. This ain't even my business, but I try to see if I can talk to him a little bit before this battle now.
Give him a hug or something.
Ain't no talking to him. The Cobra Kai is coming for a Hop. Cobra Kai is coming.
Eddie told him right. Like, this is
you gonna make me pull out the crane move on him.
Put him in a body bag, yeah.
You just need that white angel on the shoulder right there. Just give him a little whisper, like, have fun.
How find your inner Bruce Leroy, bro.
I gotta get the glow, huh? I gotta get the glow.
Hey, because when you got that glow,
You got that
When you got that glow.
You know, I'm hopefully on the pre before we go live. You know, I just chop it up with him and say, "Hey, didn't mean nothing about that, bro. You can't pay no attention to Caddy. Don't be paying no attention to Caddy."
You might say that, and he instantly just turned into he just turned into straight Super Saiyans. That he just might just flame up on you real
I know,
quick.
right? He's like, "No, F you and Caddy."
Yeah, don't even bring Caddy up, because that might just turn him all the way
bring
up.
me up. Just go to the battle like, listen, get right in the room and be like, hey. If it make you feel any better, I don't like Caddy either, man. Man, fuck him. Fuck him. Let's stick together. Like, just get in the battle and just be like, man, fuck Caddy, man.
Don't bring Caddy up at all. I'm telling you, don't say his.
He don't like the share French fries. I don't like Caddy, man. Like, fuck Caddy. Like get that.
Oh man.
Don't say his name at all, because he instantly might be like, Domino mother.
Because if he be like, yo, you know Kelly Jackson? I do not. I cannot say I know this man. Sorry to this man.
Yeah, if you say that, he probably won't even. He won't continue. If you say his name,
he might instantly pull out draw fours, all 3, all 4. If it goes the distance, 5 rounds, just draw 4. Just draw 4, mother. Draw mother. Off white. Off white.
DB, off white, DB.
That is not my fault. That is not my fault.
good thing about Hop though, Hop is the ideal person to battle against him because Hop is very he's very laid back.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
He's less likely to say anything triggering. You know, I'm the type of person, if you don't know me and you temperamental, yeah, you probably gonna hate me, but before we end the battle.
I know this firsthand.
Yeah, probably gonna, like, if you don't know me and you that type of person, yeah, you're not gonna.
And if you know me, I should be clowning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caddy is the life of the party, bro.
Yeah.
That Joker man be having me rolling, and Q man, when you get to know him, man, it's all love with Q man. You know, like I said in the chat, man, she was one of the dopest people that I really got to know up in DC, man, and that's no front neither. That's the straight up truth, man. That's the straight up truth. She definitely good people, got a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you could have been there when we went out that Sunday, and we went to take a group picture, right? So we get in the picture, and OG gonna kill me for telling this story. OG was trying to get his wife to take the picture, and OG stayed there. And his wife is looking at the camera, and she's like, "Oh, you know, I have it." And I take it like this, and I just press the button halfway, and OG's getting aggravated, right? And nobody could tell that I was sitting in everybody's ear like, OG about to get fucked up. His wife gonna be like, tell your little friends bye. You are coming the fuck home. Fuck all this. Like, you think you about to embarrass me in front of your little friends?
Yeah.
Get your ass in the car. Come on.
And it always be that way. Oh, your little friends. Oh, they little now, huh?
Yeah.
They are.
I was like, tell your little friends bye.
OG thought it was good luck. He was orchestrating a picture in the middle of the street. He had a good shot, a good angle set up for us. We was trying to get this little spot under these lights under the street.
Yeah.
His wife left. She had him thinking he was good to go. Soon as we finished that shot, she rode back around the block like, yeah, you really
come on.
Okay, right. Get your in the car.
Like if you go to my Instagram, there's a picture where there's all of us laughing and Flashy got her head down.
Yeah.
Because I was in the ear like, she probably like, if you don't tell your little friends bye. Tell your little friends bye.
Hey,
break this fucking camera
on me in front of your little friends.
Hey, I talked about Flashy for about 3 months.
The
mosquitoes. She got tired of me talking about. She was like, "It's over with. It's over. You just set it up." I was like, "Hey, till the next sneaker con."
Hey, that's what you get for trying to be sexy with them biker shorts. So
I said biker shorts. It's 99 degrees. The mosquitoes is aggravated.
Mosquitoes is
Hey, it didn't make it no better to rap than backhanded them with them big old hands.
Like,
yeah,
he caught him with he caught on the thigh, he caught on the back of the leg like that pop smack where he'd be like, "Did you pick that up at the store?"
oh my God.
And her whole leg buckled like, "Oh, nigga." Oh, that shit had me in tears.
Hey, I was trying to Sneaker Con DC. I was trying to treat her like she was Whitney Houston. You know, say I was the bodyguard. You know, like the bow. Yo, my whole hand was a murder scene, bro. I was like,
damn near killed the star of the show, man.
Hey, but one of the funniest parts of that day right there. You remember when Rep was in the car with us and we was taking Rep back to his hotel and Rep tore that car up looking for them headphones, bro. Rep
like, yo, where my headphones?
Looking for them headphones.
Got my headphones, and we was looking for them. He's like, yo,
Rep
y'all
looking
find
at
them.
me. Hey, Caddy, Rep looking at me. He was my headphones, man. Headphones, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't seen your headphones, bro. I don't know where your headphones is at.
Oh, we see
all the time headphones sitting like
street. Yeah, he walking across the street, and I'm like, hold on. I said, "Oh, gee, ain't that Rep headphones on top of his head?" OG mad loud. OG didn't call him enough. OG just yells out the window, "Rep, touch your head."
Oh wow!
I'm like, oh shit.
I said,
and then Rep goes.
Rep tore that car up looking for them headphones, bro. Rep tore that car up looking for them headphones.
All the time we in the car though, they like this. Everybody like, no, I don't even see him. I don't even see
He had
him
him on the whole time on his head.
Besides myself, everybody looked at me and was like, "Oh no, I don't even see him."
We was dumb as hell too because we was like, I ain't see no headphones. It wasn't until you went across the street
the whole time on my head, but everybody looking at me, Caddy turning around, looking at me like, "Man, you think they under the seat right there?" Like, bro, I looked there 3 times.
I'm thinking you talking about like some little earbuds or something. That's what I'm thinking about. I didn't know you talking about them big old beats.
Studio big as hell.
Look, he didn't know because he does that for a living. He has headphones on for a living.
Thank you. I'm like, yo, these forever today like this.
Like,
right?
He did that for a living. So
in the night and be like, oh, nigga, they on his head,
man. That was the fun. That right there had me rolling. We were clowning on you all the way back to OG's house.
Yeah. I went up the elevator like, man, I know they killing me in the car right now, bro.
He was like, yo, we ain't shit. We ain't see him. You gonna turn around like, yo, you seen his headphones? Nah. Yo, could you be sitting on them? Nah. Yo, they up in the front seat? Nah, they ain't up here. Like,
man, looking up on the seats and everything.
Hop literally was sitting right next to me in the back row, in the back seat or whatever. He was like, man, you think they are? I was like, I looked over there 3 times. Hop, I'm telling you, bro. I don't know where they at. He like, bro, if I see them, I'm gonna call you on the phone, let you know. I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. So, saw me get out the car and everything.
Yeah.
You can't tell me Hop was like, I done got this. I got him.
Yeah, Hop was sitting there like, yo, really did he have dropped the headphones? I was like, were they small headphones? And he was like, yo, we don't know. Until we looked across the street, and I was like,
you know that emoji where you like,
OG. They on his head. But I thought OG was gonna tell you on the low. OG yelled that shit across the street like, rap. Touch your head. By this time, he was in front of the hotel, so he's like,
that's That's almost worse than looking for your phone when you're using your phone.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll literally have mine in my hand. I have it in my hand, but walking and be like checking my pockets, like, man, I know while it's in my hand, patting my pockets, like, I know I didn't put it down.
Oh man.
Same.
I had been meaning to bring that story up with you, Rip, for the longest, man, but I just hadn't thought about it, man. Until now.
And that's why I be keeping my distance away from you, man. Hey, Caddy.
What's up?
Hey, since he want to bring it up, you're gonna have to kill that man. I mean, he gonna kill that man.
Caddy's a hater, bro. Caddy's a hater, man. You know, I ain't fooling with Caddy. He's a hater, bro. He's a hater, bro.
I'm texting A1 right now. Like, Hop said you ain't shit, and he agreed with me. How about it?
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, I play too much.
It's all love, sir.
Yes, it is.
It be like, see, you know what I'm saying? Even I have my own days, man. You know, we got Sneaker with the foe with the trash Wi-Fi, man. You know, we got AWOL with the disgruntled.
We can't. You see what God done did? He's blessed and highly favored. You see his connection.
I told you Sneaker with the foe was in the library. I told you he was in the library, bro.
Sneaker with the foe was a Tyler Perry movie by himself.
He did say that.
Sneaker with the
He
foe.
said he had to study.
Sneaker with the foe. Ben wanting to come in to prove his Wi-Fi was too legit to quit, my brother.
When you put that link in the chat, he jumped on that opportunity quick. When you
he came in. He been waiting.
He was like, I've been waiting for this my whole life. He got on. He was clear. He's like, look, I'm about to turn, and it ain't freeze. And you see my box. And he was like, see, right here. So you can see his hand movement. And I was like, oh shit, it didn't freeze.
I don't even know why.
I was like,
I don't even know why y'all gave him the opportunity. Like, yeah, why don't you show us a little something? He was like, word. I've been waiting on this, boy. You see these right here?
Hold on, I'm about to walk to the room.
And I got the suitcase. See, look over there. I got the suitcase and everything. Well, he been waiting, boy.
I was like, won't he do it? Look at God. Look at God.
He been wanting to show
the provider.
He been wanting to show some shoes off for some weeks now.
Yeah.
He said, let me tell you my testimony.
That bounce back was real. He said, I got him today.
Out here with AOL in these streets. 5.0, not even a good shit.
That Joker had the little CD that used to come with it. You remember they used to see them CDs in there? You had to put the CD in a disc drive.
He said I had to reinstall this CD every week.
That's what it is.
Had to make sure nobody was on the phone. All that. And he said, now look at me. Look at God. God said, you know what? I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to show you your testimony. Fios is coming into your area.
He mainly came here to
I'm going to have
the
Fios man come and touch your house. And he going to put a Wi-Fi in there. And he going to give you a network. And that network is going to go up to 100 megabits per second.
Wow.
And you going to take that network and you going to get on the line. And guess what? You know what you ain't going to do? You ain't going to do what a cop tells you to do. And that's freeze. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see it? Only do it.
He's a mighty cop.
Hey.
You better preach. You in the book. You in the book.
He didn't hit the music on.
Breaking sacrifices.
Hey, you see what I'm saying about Caddy, man? That's why AWOL got mad at you right now, man. See what I'm saying?
You done dropped the organ beast, man. She gotta have the congregation. Gotta have the congregation in the chat. They done ran a lap now. They done ran a lap.
Hey, that's what I'm waiting on right there for Caddy to get up, start praise dancing, speaking in tongue again.
With the bro still in the building, man.
Oh man,
it's good Wi-Fi.
He said, I got good Wi-Fi. He said, he told you off the rip. He said, I'm in the city, but I'm in the
country part of the city.
Country part of the city. He said, I ain't in the country no more.
I ain't in the country no more.
He said, I am in the promised land, Lord Jesus.
Wow.
He opened the gates and let me in.
Yes, sir.
Covered in the blood of Jesus, and Verizon, praise him.
Take your time. Take your time.
The blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
The blood of Jesus and Fios, won't he do it? Change me, oh God.
Hey man, I'm gonna
get out here for lightning strike my computer, dog. I
gotta let y'all go, man. Y'all go to hit y'all outros, man. For real, I gotta let y'all go. They're gonna have us going all the hell. All right.
Oh man. So I started up. This hot dog 18, man. Man, I done got my laugh in for the night. Candy got me over here crying. Y'all got me over here crying, man. You find me on IG at HotDog18. Also chilling with my boy BAA on Retro Talk Forum. We probably gonna have a little something going on tomorrow night, so check us out tomorrow night. Appreciate you letting me get in here, rep, man, and chop it up with y'all. Congratulations, Caddy.
We're in his backyard,
my brother.
much love, Q. Appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good one, man. Have a good rest of the weekend. Congrats to everybody hit on them breads. And if you didn't, be patient, because there will be some.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo, it's your boy Cadillac Jackson, 1/3 of Talking Kicks. Please be on the lookout as we are having our Christmas service Wednesday, December 18th at 8:30 p.m. The doors of the church will be open at 8 p.m.
You don't want to miss
will
this.
be serving chicken dinners afterward.
You don't want to miss this.
We will have Black Santa in the building, and we'll have fish. We will have fish. We will have stuffing. And we will have juice and diabetic juice for the diabetics. So come on through. That's that Talking Kicks, Wednesday, December 18th, 8:30. As always, Rep, appreciate you. Hop, you already know what it is, bro. Q,
yes, sir.
You know what it is. Reaper, my bro, appreciate you. Thank you for having me on. Appreciate E-Money and Who Has the Heat. Yes, watch night service. That's what it is, BX. Please understand me. Watch night.
Yeah.
We got Pastor OG Sneakers. We got, the Bishop of the First District, Beard Jedi. And special guest, Honorable Reverend Jolly Saint Kick coming through Wednesday for Christmas service, 8:30. Doors to the church open at 8.
Yes. Girl, Q the Queen here. Now, of course, the watch night service is going to be a little undermanned, so you'll see me leading the nursing board as well as the Ushers Guild. So we got to make sure everything is organized for the service. Who's pouring the juice, who's pouring the crackers. All right, I got to lead all of that. We got to make sure everything is streamlined, okay?
You're gonna be walking around with a little fan popping bad kids.
I also
She's gonna be out there with the sheets. She's gonna be out there with the sheets, so when they pass out,
I also will be giving a green light on the benevolent offering. Okay. So
don't forget the building fund. Don't forget the building fund now.
Yes, we are working on the building fund.
Marking the part
to build a new edifice.
To let y'all know where we stand on the building fund, right? But no, you can catch me on IG as well as YouTube, more or less either or, depending on what the spirit does for me. So you see a few videos coming up by probably tomorrow or Monday. You see, depending on how quickly I can get them edited. But yeah, check your girl out if you aren't already following the Queen, baby. It's royalty. Hit him, Jason.
You ain't gonna give us your trademark.
No, I know y'all be waiting for that. No.
You gotta watch the video to get that. Gotta watch the video to get that.
Don't do that because I know y'all be waiting for that.
Yeah, gotta watch the video. Sub up.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Red Milwaukee 414, man. I appreciate everybody coming through in the chat tonight. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed yet. If you ain't subscribed yet, y'all stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Q coming through tonight. First time Q actually coming through tonight, man. I feel honored. You know, I feel like I'm a part of the round table now. You know what I'm saying?
Mine. Thank you for having me.
I feel like I'm a part of the Game of Thrones now. You know what I'm saying?
You have been knighted, sir. You have been knighted.
I'm knighted now. You know. The OG hot dog that came through, aka Mr. Miyagi, came through tonight.
I received that nickname from you, brother. I received that nickname.
And we got Daniel LaRusso himself came through tonight, the black Daniel LaRusso. You know what I'm saying, Caddy?
Oh no, you. Oh man, nah, Caddy Cobra Kai. Caddy Cobra Kai. Enemy just received no mercy.
AWOL Cobra Kai, boy. Oh no. Sweet the leg. Trying to tell you, man. But no, in all seriousness, I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? The numbers been going up. People been liking what we've been doing on these lives on my channel. I appreciate, Caddy always coming through, participating. Shout out to my homies, you know what I'm saying, Shoot Creek, Retro Young, IBA. I always say, don't nobody have to do nothing for you. And they always come through, show love, and we have a good time. This isn't just my lives because they always do it with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm most definitely, I know myself, and I'm most comfortable with myself. I'm not doing no lives by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no lives by myself. I can't do this and sit here and be talking to y'all, and I feel like I'm talking to myself for however time I can't do that. So most definitely, we do this all the time. We talk on the phone, or we do behind the scene video chats like this all the time. So us doing it live, I appreciate them coming through. So once again, the battle was dope tonight. I hit Caddy up and was like, yo, you mind going live right after the battle? And he was like, yes, sir. I was like, let's do it then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's how it went down tonight, man. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Appreciate everybody in the chat. On the road to 2K, I'm almost there. We'll be doing that giveaway when I hit 2K. If y'all saw the 1K giveaway, I did 5 cases of drop fronts. So once I hit 2K, your boy got to do something bigger than that. So stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all sub up, and I'm going to holler at y'all later because I'm tired as hell.
All right.
All right, y'all.